Everybody. So this is a quick tutorial on how to upgrade a Guap wallet. So some of you may have the old wallet version still running, and we've since released version 2. So I'm going to quickly go over how to update the old version from version 2. So I have a wallet open. Now I'm getting ready to start this upgrade, and I'm going to first close the wallet. That's what you want to do. You want to exit out. So the next step is you want to go to the data directory. Now this tutorial is for people who are using the default data directory. You may have installed your wallet and decided to put your data directory somewhere else. But if it's in the default data directory, then this is how you would get to it. So you would go to um, your your C drive, and you would go to users, and you would go to the default user, and you would go to the app data folder. And sometimes the app data folder is not visible. And if it's not visible, you would click on view and put a check on hidden items. So I'm going to go to the app data folder, and I'm going to click on roaming. And then I'm going to go to the Guapcoin folder. So the first thing that I normally do just by habit is backing it up. And you can click on the home tab if you're in Windows 10, and then you just want to make a copy, and I'll say copy the document. So I made a copy of this Guapcoin folder. So I'm going to go in the folder now, and these are all the default files that get installed in Guapcoin data directory. The most important files that you should not ever delete, and I'm going to put a check on it just because I want to show it to you, are your guapcoin.config. It'll say guapcoin, and it's a .config. It's your masternode config and your wallet.dat. Now, this wallet.dat, this is your wallet. You never want to delete that. Ever, ever, ever. Serious problems can occur if you delete your wallet file, like you'll lose all your funds. So, but all of these other files here are safe to delete. And sometimes you have to go in and delete them when things are like really messing up, right? So I'm going to delete all of these files, everything other than those 3 files I told you about. And I'm going to delete these files. And as you can see, the only 3 files that I have left is the Guapcoin, the masternode, and the wallet.dat, right? So now I'm going to get ready to go ahead and grab my the newest version of Guapcoin. So I'm going to go into the browser. So let's see here. And so I'm in the browser, and I'm going to go to the Guapcoin GitHub repository and the releases. Click enter. Now you see where it says mandatory update. This is a mandatory update. We're going to go down to the releases, which are under assets. And because it's a Windows 10 fairly new computer, I'm going to go to setup Windows 64. Now, if you don't have Windows, then you'll have to download the Mac file. But you want to choose the setup. The difference between the setup and just a regular is that the setup will actually update everything quicker than this will. This usually will take a while to sync with the database, sync with the blockchain. This right here will update a little bit quicker. Plus, it'll put what do you call it, shortcuts and stuff like that you can get to it easy. So I'm going to click on that. So it's downloading. Okay, so we're all downloaded, and here it is. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to extract it and open it up. So I'm going to double click the setup now. And this window usually pops up, but don't let it stop you. Just click on more info and click on run anyway. Then click on yes. You want it to allow it to make changes. You click the default setup here. Next. See, it picks up the data file right here. Select the location for the Guap data. So it's going to pick up our data file. Click on full installation. Boom. Next. You want to create a desktop shortcut and let it install away. And if you're upgrading, you want to unpin the old shortcut so you don't make a mistake and open the old Guap wallet up. So what it's doing is it's expanding the bootstrap file, and the bootstrap file is a copy of all of the data, the database up until now. So this is what will allow it. See, now it's installing, and this is what it's going to allow it to sync a lot faster, because people who know back in the days, it would take a very long time to sync. So I click on finish. So now it's going to open up. And you want to click on allow access private networks. It's really not a difficult process to upgrade it. You know what I mean? Not a difficult process at all. So we're almost there. So we're all loaded up. And you'll see this red line that says, please wait till wallet is fully synced to see your correct balance, because it's not synced quite yet. And if you want to see where it is, you can go up here to these little double arrows, and it says it's 4 weeks behind. Now, 4 weeks behind is really good, because normally if you're just kind of doing this from scratch, you'll have something like 30 weeks, 20 weeks, 30 weeks or whatever. So 4 weeks ago is when they compiled this latest database. So, so it's, this latest blockchain database. So that's where it is. So now you only have to sync from 4 weeks ago, whereas before you would have had to sync a long way, a long time ago. Now, if you have masternodes, you click on masternodes. This person has one masternode and it's missing. You're not going to be able to start it until you finish syncing all the way. So you want to allow it to sync all the way. And then you can go to your masternode tab and click on start, or click on start all, start inactive, or whatever. And then your masternode will start. But you want to wait till this red thing goes away, because that means that it's synced up. It's fully synced up. So that's how simple it is really to update. It's not a very long process or hard process, but I suggest that if you're running the older version of the Guap wallet, which doesn't look like this at all, that you go ahead and complete this mandatory upgrade.